Oh. Alright, hey everybody. My name is Marcus, and Marcus Radcliffe, and you hit me on my Gmail, Marcus Radcliffe 5, my Instagram. I'll post this on my Instagram later tonight at Marcus Radcliffe. I gotta go check it out. So today I'm gonna talk to you about the NFL and the XFL. You know the big Super Bowl's coming around. We always watch the Super Bowl. We always watch the commercials, and it's really what's really happening in the Super Bowl is very ironic. Because we have the Patriots and the Eagles. As much as I do not like the Eagles have made it to the Super Bowl out of our division, the Cowboys division. I am a big Cowboys fan. So the Eagles, I want them to do their thing. I want them to do their thing with Nick Foles, man. Because, we get tired of the Patriots. We get tired of the Patriots winning all the time. It's like basketball. We get tired of the people. We get tired of seeing LeBron and Stephen Curry go at it every single year. We get tired of it. So we got someone new in the Super Bowl, and that's the Philadelphia Eagles. And the last time the Philadelphia Eagles, man, that was back in 2001. In 2001, the Patriots held them out, 24-21. That was a massive game. So I want that game to be different from this one. I want the Eagles to come out on top, and I believe they can. With Nick Foles, he can kind of match the firepower that Tom Brady brings to the table. And now, apart from the NFL, we got something new coming back. It's called the XFL. I don't know if y'all pretty much know the XFL, but the XFL is American. It's a football league. It's a football league apart from the NFL. It's going to play during the NFL's offseason. They did something like this with basketball. When basketball had their offseason, Allen Iverson made this show. It was a 5-on-5. How with us new generation, we didn't see the old players play, and now we can. But that was the NBA. That was the Allen Iverson show. See, and then that went away like that. The viewers weren't watching it as much, and that was sad. I was watching it, and then I stopped, because it wasn't really that interesting. It was, you want to see many people play the game. The best people play the game. So, back to the XFL. I'm sorry, I'm keeping going off track. But the XFL, it's going to be wrestling. You know how they have rugby. They saying rugby's the toughest sport. Football's the toughest sport. Nah, man. We got the XFL. The XFL is when you're wrestling. It's pretty much you're wrestling on a football field. And as you can imagine that, we're going to want to watch that. Us as human beings, we like seeing people get hurt. We do. It's fun, And to win a title, that even adds to it. So we got the XFL as a joint operation with the World Wrestling Federation, the WWF or WWE, as like y'all like to call it who watch wrestling. And it was joined with NBC, the television, the televised shows. So the XFL is going to be like a show. It's going to be on IMDb, the movie website. And, it's going to be really interesting. I told you they're going to play in the NFL offseason. And it's going to be, they're going to have the lenient. It's going to be lenient. They're going to let the players play. We all say that same phrase, let the players play. We want to go back to the old NFL. We want to go back to the old NBA. We want to go back to the old MLB, the old hockey. The hockey when people just like pushing each other against the wall. You want to see that. So the league is gonna have 8 teams in each division. There's gonna be 2 divisions. So they're gonna go off for the title. And I'm really sad that it's not here today, man. They had to cancel it because it was a money issue. They're losing money. They put $100 million into this operation, and they lost $35 million. $35 million. It was a big investment, and that's our money, and they're losing our money because we're not watching anymore. We don't like it anymore. We get tired of it now. But now they made some changes, right? They're going to add expansion teams. All the teams are going to be owned by the league. See, the NFL don't do that. And then it's going to be the same. They're going to draft players. And like I said, it's going to be a single entity. Man. But Mahone is he's gonna do some stuff with this league, and I can't wait to see. And I know y'all can't wait to see. Yes. So back when they had one inaugural season, and that one inaugural season, the only team that won, they had the playoffs. They had the playoffs. the Los Angeles Extreme was the first and only to win. And after that, a couple months later, they got rid of it because they were losing too much money. People weren't excited about it anymore. So we need to help this league out. We know we get excited about football. Texas loves football. See, Texas loves sports, period, point blank, end of conversation. Alright, so the thing that's gonna change is Vince Mahone. He kept with the XFL, but they're doing it without NBC. They're doing it without NBC. So that's gonna be different, You know how television takes parts out of the game, Like when you watching the NFL, you don't see all the plays. You really don't see all the plays because they have timeouts. And during the timeouts, you don't see what's really happening during the game, only if you're really in the game. If you're the crowd, if you're the fans. So NBC, I'm not here to talk down about NBC or anything, but NBC is out of it now because they feel like NBC was losing the money. Alright. But no, I think it's really gonna be good. And the NBA is really good this year too. You got all these teams. The Cavaliers, they might not make the finals this year. So that's gonna be really good. Not dogging LeBron or anything, but you know what we want to see. We get tired of the same stuff. Us humans get tired of the same thing every single day. Seeing them in the finals every single year. Yeah, they're great. Yeah, they can ball. Yeah, they're the best players in the league. But we want to see some other people be able to, be able to make the finals, make that push, be able to pass the ball correctly, like the San Antonio Spurs. At the bottom line, San Antonio Spurs are always going to be in the playoff picture no matter what. They can start out bad, but at the end of the day, it's the San Antonio Spurs. But so, like with LeBron James said they're not going to be good this year. They may not even make the playoffs. So they're going to make the playoffs, but they might not make it to the finals because they have a really bad defense. They almost lost to Detroit today. Like, Detroit, yeah, they're good and all, but Detroit, come on. Like, it was 121 to 104. Yeah, they pulled out. But LeBron, he's not going to let that happen. It's LeBron James. So LeBron James. And then there's rumor mills about